Hello dear students, good morning to all. Today we are going to see which are the cash crops are grown in Maharashtra. So let us see which cash crops are there. So major cash crops are there, and particularly today we have to see cotton. So cotton, sugarcane and grapes are grown in Maharashtra, but today we have to see uh, the details about the cotton. So as you know that cotton is a very important crop so far the cash crops are concerned. Particularly see what exactly cash crops means. The cash crops are those crops which have the important so far the economy is concerned and important so far the prices of the crops are concerned and which are giving cash to the farmers, that is called as cash crops. And cotton is also one cash crop because it is giving cash in terms of money to the farmers, so it is a cash crop. In some areas it is also called as a white gold. As you know that this crop or the product of this crop, that is cotton, that cotton is in the white color and it gives the money, and that's why it is called white gold. It is produced extensively in Maharashtra. The overall condition of the Maharashtra is too much favorable for the production of the cotton, and that's why most of the districts are producing this cotton crop or cotton cash crop. It occupies near about 30% of the gross crop area. It is grown in the Kharif season as well as it is also grown in the it is only irrigated, if it is irrigated, as well as dry land crop. If the Kharif season is breaked due to some causes, and if there is a shortage of rainfall, then it requires a irrigation. So it is important thing, and if the favorable condition of Kharif season is there, means rainfall occurs smoothly and finely on an average, then the cotton crops grown very flourishly. So which geographical requirements for the cultivation of cotton is there, we have to see. So temperature, let us see about the temperature. Hot tropical and dry climate is required. Below 21 degree and more than 27 degree temperature is not helpful for the production of the cotton crop. So the range of the temperature is 21 to 27 degrees Celsius, and there should be high temperature during growing season and lower in winter temperature, because whenever we sowed the cotton seed, at that time there should be a high temperature to germinate that seed, and whenever there is a winter season, there to ripening of the cotton, there should be a low temperature. Not too much low temperature, but medium low temperature is required. So what about the rainfall? Long rainy season with moderate rainfall of near about 50 centimeter. Not heavy rainfall is required for the production of the cotton. So medium rainfall should be, moderate rainfall or medium rainfall is required for the production of cotton. Below than this requires irrigation facility. If there is a uncertainty and if there is a irregularity of the monsoon, then there should be the facility of irrigation so that farmers can provide the water to the cotton crops. Soils, the black cotton soil of peninsular Maharashtra is favorable for the production of that is cotton. As I already explained that whole Maharashtra, particularly Plateau Maharashtra, that is very suitable for the production of cotton. Deccan Plateau, and on the Deccan Plateau there is a Vidarbha and Marathwada lies on this Deccan Plateau, and that's why this whole Vidarbha and Marathwada is suitable, or the soil of this area is suitable for the production of cotton. Medium loam and alluvial soil with larger amount of minerals is required, and soil should be water retentive. Means soil should not water soil should not water holding capacity, or more so water should not be stored over there, so that water retentiveness should be there in the soil, and thus soil is not too much enriched but larger amount of minerals, means particularly black cotton soil is suitable for the cotton. Fertilizers, nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, means NPK is too much important to grow the cotton crop, and all these nutrients are available in the Deccan Plateau, particularly in the Marathwada and Vidarbha. And the districts, particularly Aurangabad, Beed, uh, Jalna, Nanded, Jalgaon, all these districts having all these type of nutrients, and they can grow cash crop, that is cotton. Labor force, it is a labor oriented crop, because for each and every function, for each and every activity, there is a requirement of the labor, and cheap and large labor force is required in this for this crop, because cheap in the sense not having more wage rates, because more amount of labors are required for the production of crop, to pick up the cotton bolls at the harvesting time, plowing, weeding, sorting of cotton crops require labor. So for each and every activity there is a requirement of the labors, and if we use, or if we enforced, or if we engaged high cost labor, then there will be a loss in the production, or there will be a more production cost, and that's why cheap and large labor force is required for the production of cotton. So which areas are there where cotton production is there in Maharashtra? Let us see. Tapi Valley of Khandesh, Jalgaon, Dhule and Nandurbar districts having or this district lies in the Tapi Valley of Khandesh, and these are the main producers of cotton. Vidarbha, Bhandara, Gondia, Chandrapur, Gadchiroli, Amravati, Yavatmal, Akola, Wasim and Buldana. These all districts having high nutrients in their soil, and that's why there is a more production of cotton. Godavari basin and Purna Valley or Purna basin, which is having Aurangabad, Beed, Parbhani, Hingoli and Nanded. These districts having the cotton producing areas. Nashik, Ahmednagar, Pune and Solapur district have scattered patches of cotton. Not throughout the part of these districts, but some patches, particularly Nashik. If you can see the production that is only occurred in the Yeola, Nandgaon and Malegaon district. Malegaon Tahsil. If you think about the Ahmednagar, then Ahmednagar in Srigonda, Karjat, Jamkhed, all these tahsils are producing this type of crop, that is cotton. Similarly, Pune and Solapur districts have scattered patches wherever there is a dry condition, and particularly drought prone areas having patches of these cotton production. So this is all about the distribution and production of cotton. Today we stop here. Thank you very much.